can't stress this enough. The triple-digit heat puts kids, older adults, and vulnerable people especially at risk of heat-related illness.
And so ABC 10's Alicia Machado is live in the studio with more on exactly how to stay safe, Alicia.
Well, Chris and Laura, a very important topic. And a South Sacramento doctor we spoke with says during heat waves, they typically see an increase in heat-related illnesses. So it is important to stay hydrated and remember that the elderly, infants, and toddlers are more at risk of heat-related illness.
When in the midst of a heat wave, playtime is early for Claire Garrett's 3 kids.
Trying to get some energy out before it gets too hot to go outside. 4, 5, 6 o'clock, absolutely not. We do not go outside.
And so too, joggers at McKinley Park getting a run in early and dog walkers finding shade. With even hotter temperatures expected Wednesday and 3 days in the triple digits this week, locals are readying their summer arsenal.
Sunscreen, huge thing. I know even when you're in the shade, a lot of ice water and popsicles.
Despite the heat, the day must continue for construction workers and firefighters on the front lines.
We really stress to our crew members that they need to hydrate the night before and also stay hydrated during their entire shift.
Sacramento Fire Department also carrying extra IV bags on their rigs for when they encounter patients with dehydration. Just one of the heat-related illnesses doctors and emergency rooms are also prepared for.
You know, dehydration can then turn into heat exhaustion, and then that can turn into heat stroke. So heat stroke's definitely the most concerning heat-related illness, and so that's when people start to have neurologic symptoms, so confusion, altered mental status.
Kaiser Permanente Emergency Room Department Chief Andrew Elms says avoid the peak hours of the day between 10 a.m. to 4 to 5 p.m. Exercise earlier or later in the day, and bring water with you if you're going to be outdoors. If you do start to feel sick,
if you're confused or altered in any way, that's definitely something we need to see you in. But also, part of it is, are you responding to treatment, right? If you're in a hot area and you go to a cool area and now you're resting and hydrating and you're having improvement in your symptoms, you might not necessarily need emergency level care.
And Dr. Elms says if you're concerned you may have a heat-related illness, ultimately call 911 and they can help determine the best level of care. Chris, Laura?
All right, Alicia, good to know. Thank you.